Okay, guys, jumping right into Cancerian Part 2, Money, November 2021. Okay. Spirit, essentially, we're going to be asking, what can we do to, increase income, increase value, being able to abundantly give of ourselves? And the answer is always going to be essentially, you really have to maintain ship. You really have to maintain your own energy. And a lot of in part one, what we're talking about is not, suspending your happiness for something external to yourself. So if you can maintain that internal harmony, speaking of, suspension, the hangman is in a stuck position, but he's in a stuck position because he's reevaluating what his value systems are, what his or her value systems are. So the byproduct of seeing money come into your account is, yes, it's going to be kind of A plus B equals C, objective, pool balls hitting each other across space and time, cause and effect. But what's that money hitting your account worth if A, it's never enough, if B, you're not grateful, if C, you're not using that to kind of stoke the flames of your beliefs, if you're not furthering and progressing down your path? Okay, so a lot of it is perspective. All of it is perspective, essentially. The sun card in the upright, we mentioned that earlier in part one. This is happiness, content, joy, satisfaction. All of that is going to be an inside job. When we talk about spirit, we talk about breath, we talk about cleaning and washing your cells, through deep breathing and deep breath, So when somebody's angering you, when someone's getting you frustrated, that's your cue to take a time out, deep breathe, and remember that you no longer need to outsource your joy, love, and happiness and inner peace and content and tranquility for logic and reason, because some people don't operate with logic and reason. So you're over here, trying to, exchange your value for something agreed upon, that we've been taught to agree upon, which is logic, reason, being a good person, doing the right thing, when the people that you're associating with don't have those same exchange rates. They're more invested in themselves and selfishness and ego-ness, and so you have to stop bartering because you're essentially losing money. You're losing value by outsourcing your own value, outsourcing your own worth, giving your own worth and value away. So when we're talking about money, yes, we're talking about abundance, but abundance is the state of magnanimity, excuse me if that is a word, to be magnanimous, to be magnetic, to be, attracting your wealth. And that comes with being in your timeline, in your right state of mind. That comes from carrying your energy. That comes from prioritizing yourself first and foremost and not self-sacrificing, because when you self-sacrifice, you're literally telling the universe that you're not worth it, okay? So a lot of the times we've been mistaught to be self-sacrificing, to put our relationships first, to prioritize others, because you want to essentially fall on your sword and show them how much you care, when in turn they don't value you as much as you value them. So, that being said, instead of proceeding in poverty consciousness with the Five of Pentacles in the upright, Spirit is asking you in the month of November to witness where you are downgrading yourself with these unequal exchange rates, where you're getting mad, where you're getting angry, where you're looking for understanding in the lines of miscommunication in your relationships, where you're not seeing quality, where you're not seeing your worth reflected or reciprocated your way. Instead of proceeding by continuing to invest, this is a poverty consciousness investment moving forward. Five of Pentacles is half the Ten of Pentacles. Half the Ten of Pentacles is, There's no strong foundation. There's no enduring legacy. So you need to pull your energy back in the month of November, Cancerian, and start to compound interest, start to accumulate your own worth, start to know you are connected to Source, and Source is infinite, and infinite is outside of space and time is money. So if you're a person that no longer is within the realm of the limited constraints of time, then guess what? You're infinitely abundant, because now time is not of the essence. You are of the essence. Okay? And time needs you. You don't need time. And when you've realized that, then you're tapped into abundance, because now you're operating on a whole new level outside of the constraints of man-made space and time, which is where poverty exists, which is why this is poverty consciousness, which is a frequency that you either tune into or tune out of. When you go within yourself, you're going back into abundance. You're going back into the mega electron here and realizing, oh wait, free solar energy, free abundance, free universe. It's only the kind of fable of humanity that, we're slaves to energy, and we're slaves and we got to work for time, and we got to prop up the elites or the aliens or whoever we're being slaves for. But first and foremost, you're being slave to the illusion of poverty consciousness, which no more, because no infant is born into poverty. Every infant is born a billionaire because they have a billion breaths in their lifetime. Can I get an amen? The Spirit is here. So really, the message is all said and done, and it's in everything that I just communicated to you right now. And if no one ever sees this video, then hey, I saw it, and that's enough. So I'm going to leave it there, Cancerian. I could go on and on. You know me, holler at your boy for one-on-one reading. If you're watching this, I appreciate you subscribing to the Patreon. Love you guys lots. Peace, love, and light to you. Holler.